lot more stalkers in his army, and we do have another engagement here. Psystorm going down the roaches, but truthfully it's not all that effective against them. They are going to burrow to try to get away from that, and those broodlings are just going to start tearing away this army. There's so little to deal with those broodlords. Roaches coming up on top of the stalkers, just doing massive damage here. This looks really bad for Nony, and he keeps burrowing those roaches and then popping them up right on top of the army. Really good play there. Even more from some Archons, but they're just going to die so fast.
That is a really good point here. These roaches are doing a ton of damage, especially when backed up by these broodlings. All of the army is going down here. There's really nothing you can do to deal with this. Even I think that Immortal is going to fall after all that time. Yes, it does go down. Hopefully I'm not too far behind.
Yeah, the Stalkers are being forced to fall behind these photon cannons even to try to get that extra defense, but these roaches just keep burrowing and unburrowing, and I do believe that Tyler is, Nony, oh no, actually Nony still does have an observer, I stand corrected there, but there's just so much. The Broodlords even going for this expansion, going to start tearing away at the Nexus there, and the Roaches and Broodlords slowly killing off this Stalker army. Those cannons are helpful with the defense, but I just don't think it's going to be enough here.
Yeah, Roach Broodlord actually seems like a very good combo, especially when you have
rushing in here actually just to top it all off.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough to deal with this, even with all these stalkers, just because these broodlords can keep out of range with these roaches blocking their path to get to the broodlords, and the broodlords can throw those broodlings from such a long range, it's almost not even fair. And like you said, those Zerglings are coming in and they're destroying everything, even these probes trying to run away, but getting sniped by all these free units. So, I mean, these Broodlords definitely have their kills up. I mean, this one has 4, this one has 7, this one has 4, and if you think of this as just supporting damage, they are doing a ton of damage, and I don't see any way that Nony's going to win this game, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have to call the GG.
A little bit of chat going there between them talking about how much Protoss really does not have that much air superiority. And Tyler, Nony just getting out one Void Ray there, probably just for fun, because truthfully, I don't know what that's going to do for him at this point. I guess relying on the fact that there was no anti-air in that army, but there are few Hydralisks, so that's not going to be all that effective. So his base is just dying so hard to this attack, and Rigid's army has just gotten so massive at this point. It's pretty hilarious to look at, actually. That's causing my computer to lag out quite horrendously right now.
Yeah. I think it's pretty funny. He does have that Void Ray. He's going to start doing a little bit of damage. I mean, there's really no point at this one. I think it's just kind of fun. They're just kind of typing back and forth. And he's just kind of commenting on the little air-to-air attacking units that Protoss have. Void Rays are pretty good, but against some Hydras, I mean, one Void Ray is not going to be enough here, as that gets taken out, and I guess he's not going to GG this game. He just wants to...
He's just going to let everything die.
Yeah, so no GG there. I think he's a little bit angry with how this game turned out, and there is the end of the game there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. We do have 2 observers. That's all that Nony has left.
But those 2 observers will never be found.
True, true, true. Even 2 more expansions going down here for Rigid. He had just got those up pretty recently. They are nowhere near saturated. He'd even mined out this expansion. He has 5,000 minerals in the bank. So just kind of typing back and forth there. And I really like this combination between Broodlords and Roaches, actually. I thought that was extremely effective, because the Roaches could just tank all the damage, as the Broodlings could stay out of range and just snipe anything that would do damage to them.
And if we look at this little army of Roaches and Hydralisks moving down the ramp right now, one Hydralisk is making the most hilarious expression. He's got like his arm lifted and his head is tilted, and he's got a little rawr face going. I don't know if you can see who I'm talking about. If you look at that army of Roaches moving down the ramp, and there's 3 Hydras behind them, the Hydra way in the back is making this awesome little expression.
I see. That's nice. I mean, I cannot see it, so
well,
I'm a little bit confused.
maybe your graphics are too low or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I recently did turn down my graphics a little bit, so that may be the reason. I do also have the health bars, everything, but I think we've taken enough of your time just talking about graphic cards and how
And
funny this
crazy
match was at the end.
Hydralisk.
But hopefully, because NS here is casting, you guys are seeing this funny Hydralist that I do not get to view. So you can laugh at me and be like, "Ha, you can't see it."
Ha, you can't see it.
Ah, I didn't need that. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Hugh Starcraft bringing you another commentary.
And NS, we will see you guys later.